what does it mean to you to be valedictorian and to represent your class? I mean, first of all, it's a huge honor to be able to, be up on that stage and be creating that one final shared experience for the entire graduating class. And ultimately, it's about paying it forward to my peers that are going to be in the audience or watching from afar. I'm the daughter of an immigrant family, and coming to McMaster and navigating post-secondary was a brand new experience for my entire family. And it wouldn't have been possible had it not been for all my friends and, the student experience team, academic advisors, staff, faculty, just the entire DeGroote community. So, creating that final memory, being valedictorian, is really just a testament of paying it forward to everybody that's kind of helped me throughout my journey at DeGroote. How excited are you to mark this milestone in your life? Oh my gosh, words can't describe how excited I am and how honored I am. This has just been such a big bucket list item for me for as long as I can remember, and so to be given that opportunity to create that final shared experience for our graduating class, again, it's just such an honor, and I hope I do our graduating class proud. What did you give to your first year self? So first year for me was just such a big juggling act between commuting, school, working, friends, family, and if I could just go back and tell my first year self something, it would honestly just be the fact that it's okay to say no. Obviously, university is a time in your life where you do want to say yes to everything, but at the same time, sometimes you'll want to be in two places at once, but opportunities are going to come and go, and what's important is to just prioritize, take it week by week, month by month, and that will just help a ton. So just don't say yes, but don't say yes to everything. Prioritize yourself. You can say no, it's okay. More opportunities will come and go, but just your mental health and your self-care is the most important thing. So what is the greatest takeaway or lesson you've learned during your time at DeGroote? My greatest takeaway has been not having everything figured out is okay. In fact, sometimes it even works out better if you don't have it planned to a T. My 5-year plan went to scraps after first year, and that is totally okay because throughout the years I came up with a new goal or a new objective, and I took every single year as is. And so, if you don't have a plan, it's okay. Sometimes, the best opportunities and experiences come in those moments when you don't have a plan. And so, it's okay to take a step back in those moments, reevaluate, go back to the drawing board, or, don't. I'm a firm believer in the fact that everything happens for a reason. So, it's totally okay if you don't have it figured out. It just means that something great is waiting to happen. Students who are just beginning their academic career, get ready for the best roller coaster of your life. There's going to be ups, there's going to be downs, and there is going to be many loop-de-loops, but just know that the DeGroote community is the strongest community that you're going to be a part of, from your current peers to student experience to staff, faculty, the alumni network. Everybody is here for you and everybody's rooting for you. Just keep that in mind as you navigate this crazy roller coaster that is your undergraduate degree. If you had one word to describe your experience here at DeGroote, what would it be? Fulfilling. And the reason why I say that is because I came into university not really 100% on the program, the school. I was just very confused at that point in my life. And even though I had this plan, I didn't really know how this plan was going to unfold, how the next 4 or 5 years were going to shape up. But throughout it all, I've gotten the opportunity to experience so many wonderful opportunities, from exchange to internship to leading clubs and committees, and also just the fun memories, spontaneous adventures that you have with friends and a classic Hamilton house. It's just been such a holistic experience for me, and so honestly, the best way for me to just look back with nostalgia and pride and joy is just, it's so fulfilling.